Hello, Stronger Humans. Today I'm going to be doing a follow-along video of Nsima's neck strength training and his pillars of neck strength. And I'll share the PDF of the picture I showed at the beginning of this workout. That's just a little Excel template I made and hung up in my workout area that highlights all the moves he talks about in that pillar of neck strength video. So it makes it like an easy follow along or do before or after a workout, or just even when you're sitting on the couch, especially for the level 1 progression. So that's another thing. The follow along we're doing today is going to be all the level 1 progression stuff, and I'm going to do mid-range on the time under tension or 4 reps on all of those moves in that picture I showed at the beginning. And again, download the template for yourself and that makes it easy too, but that will be the follow along. First, 101, pillars of safety that Nsima highlights. So the 4 pillars of safety, I'm going to read them off here. Master the movement. Do not progress before mastering the movement. Don't aim for time or weight. Aim for the stimulus in your neck. So you'll feel the tension in the neck, slight burn in your neck. By the end of this, you'll probably be feeling it in your neck. Later in the evening, you'll be like, wow, that actually did something. Less is more. And then increase volume, weight, and frequency conservatively. So that goes along with the weight. The next is 2 to 3 days a week, and then try it out for 6 to 8 weeks. Try to be consistent, right? And see if you see any improvement, and then progress to the next level if you feel like it's not challenging you. And then 4 to 5 days max progress. It is the neck. A lot of people don't work the neck out anymore. We learned in some of the other books we highlight in our podcast, especially like the Built to Move book by Kelly Starrett, that we don't move our necks a lot. They're pretty static, or we have the text neck and they're static in the look down position. So let's hop into the training. So I like to clump the sections by 2. So the first 2 will be doing the iso strength move at level 1, the 2 moves, and then the flexion extension move at level 1. So some of these might look funny, they're not flattering. That's fine, bear with me, and we'll all be in this together. On some of them, I'll change my direction too. So the first one is hand to forehead and apply pressure for 10 to 30 seconds. So again, we're going for mid-range on this, so I'll be going for about 20 seconds. And of course, the harder you push your hand against your forehead and your neck against your hand, the more difficult you can make this, but try to keep constant tension. Besides me, I'm breathing through my mouth. Try to breathe through your nose. Keep breathing. All right, the next one, not very flattering, but chin tucks. Again, 10 to 30 seconds, so we're going for 20 seconds here, so it'll be about 20 chin tucks. Get that good double chin going. Trying to get different angles here. Looks kind of funny from the front. $19, $20. And that's a move we don't really test ourselves on a lot, so that's a really good one. Next one, we're hopping into the flexion extension move. So hand to forehead and tension look down. So same as before, looking straight ahead. Now we look down slightly, and your tension will be going in the opposite direction against the hand there for 20 seconds. Again, the more tension you put against it, the harder you can make for yourself, but this is all part of the level 1 progression, right? Or you can increase your time under tension. Time. And then the next one for flexion extension is putting the hands on the back of the head and looking up and pushing up on the back of the head with the hands while looking up. 20 seconds. Really try to fight it. Keep that constant tension there. Two, one, done. All right, so on these first moves, we're doing 2 to 3 sets of each. So we're gonna repeat all of those. So hand to forehead and apply pressure again. Going back under that iso strength. Turn a little bit on this one. 20 seconds, second set on this one. Got about 10 more seconds. Three, two, one. Now we're going back into the unflattering chin tucks. So about 20 chin tucks, 1 a second on this one. Really try to push that back there. Try to put the movement just in your head and neck. Not in your shoulders, right? $17, $19, $20. All right, hand to forehead tension, look down again, hopping back into the flexion. 20 seconds. From the front, doesn't look like much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Now the extension, looking up, fighting against the back of the hands, 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right, so for the sake of time, we'll keep under the 2 sets on those first 2 blocks of moves, and we'll move into our lateral flexion moves and our compression and decompression moves. Okay, so lateral flexion, we're gonna be doing left hand side of the head to ear for shoulder flexion, and then right hand side to the ear, shoulder flexion. So we'll start, these go for reps. So it's 10 to 30 reps. So we'll be doing 20 reps, 20 reps. Again, these are 2 to 3 sets. For sake of time, we're just gonna do 2 sets. So left hand side, I'll do the opposite in my video to mirror you. And again, at the end of that, you could add a little bit of hand assist for a little bit more pull, but we're sticking all with the level 1 moves. Let's go ahead and do the right hand side now. Should feel a real good stretch in the opposing side of the neck. Our next set of moves will be the left hand side of face to the right hand, left to right nods. So you'll be creating resistance. I'm sorry, I guess this will be your right, but you will be creating resistance and pushing against the side of the hand while nodding to that direction. So the hand pushes against the face pushes against the hand. We're going to be doing 10 reps on this one for sake of time. The harder you push against your hand, more resistance you create, more difficult to move. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, I know these all look quite funny. All right, and then the next moves will be the compression and decompression move. So this is both hands on top of the head, I'm sorry, and pressing down slightly. Again, this one, don't need a lot of pressure, all right? And we'll be doing 15 seconds on this for a compression move. 15 seconds, here we go. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, and now we're going to be doing a decompression move. So this one, you'll be grabbing under the chin and ears, okay? So don't press into your throat. I like to snake my neck up, snake it tall, and then we'll be lifting up, wiggle, and pull up. 15 seconds, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right, now we're going to be repeating those 4 moves again. So back into the lateral flexion, left hand side of head to ear and shoulder flexion. So again, I'll be doing the opposite side so I can mirror you. 15, so 3, 4, 5. Other side, 15. Make sure you feel that stretch in the neck before you lift up. 5. 15. All right, next one is the side of the face, all right? So I'll do my right to mirror you all for left, and we'll be doing 15 again. 1, 2. Remember, the harder you push against yourself, more resistance you create, the harder this level 1 compression can even be. Progression can even be. 14, 15. Other side. 1. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, now we're going to do the right, both hands on top of the head and doing the decompression or the compression move for 15 seconds. Ready? Go. Let's press down. Don't need to be crazy with this, but again, the harder you press down, the harder the move. 3, 2, 1, done. And now the decompression. So again, kind of wiggle your head and neck up, but snake everything up, and then pull up 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, and then that is it for the level 1 progressions. Again, you do most of these for 10 to 30 seconds, 10 to 30 reps. We did 2 sets of everything today, but if you feel like you need to regress further, do it for less time, or only do 1 set, or don't create as much tension against yourself when doing the moves, right? Again, I'll show a little picture of this template at the end of this video. There are also some warm-up moves that we didn't really touch on today in that template, so please look at it. And I also have a link to that Excel template, so you can download it for yourself. You can tweak it for yourself, change it up to however you'd like the format to be, and again, hang it up in your workout area, save a picture of it on your phone, put it by your couch, whatever you want to do. There's also a couple extra workouts that Nsima mentions in his video that are also good work surrounding muscle groups for the neck and strengthening the neck. They include, I'll go ahead and name them here, traps, strengthening the traps and aiding in your neck support and strength, so weighted carries, dumbbell raises, things of that nature, good examples. Sled work, which I know we talk about a ton in here, believe it or not. And then we want to think about our back and neck muscles, such as face pulls and different rowing types of motion, especially upper rows, right? All right, thank you, Stronger Humans. Hope you enjoyed this quick video. Not really a quick video.